Hello students, hope you all are fine and safe. Students, food is our basic need. Whether it is a human being or animal, food is required by each and every individual. And if we talk about especially human beings, then plants and animals are two different sources on which we all depend for our food. Now, have you ever wondered how do we get this food at our doorstep? So we will discuss about some of these in our next chapter, that is chapter number 11, food production and storage. Before starting the chapter, let us go through the hard words. Subsistence, that means producing a quantity that is enough only to fulfill one's own needs, right? So it cannot be given to others, only little amount just to fulfill the need of the family, right? Then apiary. Apiary, it is the place where the rearing of the honeybees for the honey is done, yeah? Then canals, it is the passage dug into the ground and that is filled with water and used to carry water to the fields, right? Then compost, it is the mixture of rotting plants. Then kitchen waste like fruit peels and vegetable peels that are added to the soil, and it improves the fertility of the soil. That means it helps the plant to grow well. Then drought, it is a long period of time when any particular place is there is receiving very little rain or no rain at all. Then we have hoard. Hoard means to gather something or hide something to store for the further use or to take out whenever it is in need. Then artificial. Artificial means something made or produced to copy something natural. Means it looks like natural, it may be having some of the features like natural, but it is prepared just by copying the natural in the factories by adding chemicals and all, right? So students, the food whatever we eat, it comes from two different sources, plants and animals, right? So the plants, they are grown by the farmers in the fields, that is called crops, right? And the animals, they are also reared on the farms. So when a particular product is taken from the animal uh, to make us to get all the food items, so that is called rearing. Now farmers grow different crops according to the soil of that particular place and the climate of that particular place. So the what type of crops are grown, that depends mostly on the two things. That is, first thing is the fertility of the soil, whether soil is fertile enough for to help the plants to grow well, for the crops to grow well. And second thing, what type of climate it is, whether it is supporting the growth of the plant. So these two things need to be taken care by the farmers before growing the crops, right? Now what do you mean by agriculture? Generally we have the concept that agriculture means only the production of the crops, right? Whereas the production of the crops as well as rearing of animals, both are called agriculture, right? So agriculture means production of the crops and rearing of the animals. Now if we talk about the crops, then the crops are of two types. So based on the crops, even the farmers are of two types: subsistence farmers and commercial farmers. Now subsistence farmers are the farmers who grow the crops on a very small area and only enough to fulfill their needs, their family requirements, right? And these type of farmers, generally they are very poor and always they fail to manage their family needs. because they don't have enough money to go with the latest technologies, latest machineries, good quality of seeds. So whatever they have, the small piece of land and the crops they grow, they feed on them and they survive on whatever the income they are getting out of that. So generally these farmers are very poor. Whereas if we talk about commercial farmers, then commercial farmers, they do the farming on a very large scale and especially to sell in the wholesale markets, right? And they have different they use different technologies, modern technologies like good machineries, then they use fertilizers, then they use high yielding variety of seeds, right? Then modern tools they use. So like that they use all the modern technologies for their crops and they produce the crops on very large scale. They sell them in the wholesale market and they earn lot of profits, right? And there are some crops on which many industries also depend. For example, if we talk about textile industries, then oil industries, so they need the raw material from these crops. For example, if we say then groundnuts or cotton, so these are the raw materials that are grown by the farmers and sold to the industrialists, and they purchase this and they again give the products like oil and textiles to us. So commercial farming is done on a large scale with lot of benefits, and these farmers they earn lot of money through their commercial farmings, right? Now if we talk about rearing of animals, then we know hens and ducks, they are reared for meat and eggs. So the place where they are reared or they are kept, that is called poultry farms. Same way, the milk giving animals like cows, buffaloes, they are kept in the farms, that is called dairy farms, right? And the milk giving cattle are called milch animals, right beta? So the cows, buffaloes, they are called milch animals because they give us milk, and the milk products are also called dairy products, right? Now if we talk about the horticulture, then the farmers, they grow fruits on a large scale in their orchids. So this type of farming is called horticulture. So horticulture means growing crops of the fruits, right? And like mangoes are there, apples are there in the orchids when they grow, that is called horticulture. Then we have pisciculture. Now pisciculture is rearing of fish, so it can be saltwater fish or it can be freshwater fish. I think you know the difference between salt water and fresh water. Salt water is sea and ocean water, and fresh water is lakes and ponds. The water in the lakes and ponds, they are mostly rain fed and they are called fresh water. So pisciculture, it shows the rearing of the fish and other aquatic animals, small like prawns, right? So rearing of these type of animals as a food, so that is called pisciculture, right? Then honeybees are reared for their honey, so that is called apiculture, right? And the place where honeybees are kept, that is called apiaries, right beta? So we have seen that farming doesn't mean only growing the crops. Agriculture means growing the crops and rearing of the animals, and these animals are reared for us to give us food, right? Like hens, they are reared for eggs and chicken. Then cows and buffaloes, they are taken care for milk products and milk. Then we have fish, so that is called pisciculture. Then we have honey, that is called apiculture, right beta? So then we have fruits, crops, growing crops for fruits, so that is called horticulture. So like that, different farmings have different names, right beta? So students, that is all about our chapter number 11 for today's class. Hope you have understood this. Read the chapter thoroughly. Bye. Take care. Have a nice day.